Hello, world. First of all, I don't expect you to agree with everything that I'm going to talk about in the next 10 minutes. There is one fact that whether you like it or not, it is true. We are all going to die. You and me. It's black and white. Simple. Look, life is colorful, and I am a very optimistic person. But if you have one shot, one opportunity, what are you going to do? Would you capture it? What are you going to spend your time on while you're here on planet Earth or Mars? What do you want to hand over to your children, to the next generation? What footprint do you want to make? Does it even make sense to talk about footprint, as many people might be living underwater based lives in 80 years from now on, as some scientists predict? Make no mistakes, technology, just as a knife that you slice fruit with, probably like you did at breakfast this morning, can be used for good things and or bad things. Technology is actually not the end goal here, but it is a tool for us as individuals, as builders, investors, entrepreneurs, businesses, and society to create meaningful and lasting impact. And we all have a responsibility, and we do have a choice, you and me. At Move, we use near technology where possible. Good old dog fooding. At the core of Move, we're here to unlock the inner entrepreneur, the inner creator we all have inside of us. Yes, you and me. We believe that the right way forward for this world is to create and enable a world that works for the entrepreneur. Listen, you don't need to be a venture back build to build successful and lasting business or to create meaningful and lasting impact. You don't need to be a founder to be entrepreneurial. You can still make use of your creativity, skills, and resources to be impactful and helpful to others. You can mentor, coach, angel invest, and be helpful to founders in so many ways. The ingredients to make this a reality is pod culture and values, but also we believe that we are standing on the cusp of mainstream adoption of Web3 technology that will enable the open web. And yeah, we want to be a part of this. My name is Rune Bentien, and I'm the partner and co-founder of MOVE.Capital. Together with Ozzy and the team, we back projects building on Near as early as possible. I was lucky to spend almost 9 years at Google, and during that time, I was also involved in the European and international startup community. I did my first angel investment in 2015, and I have been, and I still am, very fortunate to meet some of the most dedicated and committed problem solvers that you can find here on this planet. However, over and over again, first time founders with typical challenges of finding and getting access to not only financial, but also human capital. And historically, it's been a challenge, but it doesn't have to be like that, right? Financial capital today is what we call a commodity. Human capital is a scarce resource. But maybe we can change that. When I left Google and joined Joe Lugin's first $50 million fund, Consensus Ventures, in 2018, I was part driven by a curiosity to explore this crypto movement or phenomena because it is kind of crazy. Understand the technology as well, and finally test my thesis. My thesis was what, how, and if could blockchain help to address this challenge many founders face, preventing them from unlocking their full potential and solving big problems at scale. I think today, to most people working in the crypto industry, this is probably obvious that there are solutions. Near just launched the latest version of their DAO toolkit called Astro, also formerly known as Sputnik. You should check it out if you haven't already. Now, DAO means different things to different people, but at its core, to us, It's about community. It's about organization. It's about efficient distribution of resources. And in some ways, it's also challenging the theory of the firm. Makes it even more exciting, doesn't it? And if we do this right, we could perhaps disrupt the VC model as most people know it today. Here at Move, we say that the VC model as we know it is in fact dead. And sometimes I ask myself, is the VC dead overall? Given that money is being disrupted, financial services are being disrupted, what is the role of the VC? Is it more than just making money and financial returns for your investors? Maybe not. Maybe. Future VCs, in our opinion, needs to be actively involved in the projects that they pour funds into. And I'm not just talking about a VC platform, and I'm not just talking about helping with hiring or finding talent. Take a look at Paradigm as an example, and the level of contribution they do through research. Take staking, liquidity providing, and other ways for investors to actually be actively involved and help their founders succeed. This is just DeFi, right? There's so much more to it. But the beauty of it all, everybody can participate and have ownership. You and me and everyone. Right? You're with me so far. So we believe that we enable NEAR, we also enable the open web, which will ultimately benefit everybody who wants to be part of this. That's our shot. It's our opportunity. Maybe it's also your opportunity. Why? Well, NEAR is community led. It's clear to see the audience here at NearCon and also online, being live every day, every second of the day. The technology is extraordinary. The NEAR Collective continues to deliver new functionality all the time. May not be obvious to everybody, but it is. What probably is unique to us as a VC is that we are long on NEAR only. We have even coined the term near native. To us, near native means to focus your time and resources in enabling NEAR to become the platform of choice for developers, entrepreneurs, and users of the open web. We do this by applying NEAR technology where possible, i.e., DAO. We build with NEAR where we see a need for others and ourselves. We strive to back the very best founders with NEAR as early as possible, and we aim to establish and leading VC running entirely on the NEAR stack, ultimately creating lasting impact and strong performance for everybody supporting us. To people new to NEAR and Web3 in general, I have up until this point said that NEAR is a seed stage company in the process of finding product market fit. To most people in this space already, this is obviously a little bit simplified. But the point is here that the NEAR as an ecosystem and an organization have been in this process for the past 1.5 years. But I think as we enter the next phase, there is no need to mention the term seed stage. It's clear with all the activity that's going on and the fact that NEAR as an organization has probably grown 3 or 4x in headcounts over the past 18 months. There is a lot of activity. There's a lot going on. And it's only a question before this becomes visible to everybody. And yeah, we at Move have probably felt a little bit of pain, but also seen how the organization has grown on the inside and is continuing to organize itself for expansion and growth and success for the ecosystem. But if you invested in Web 2, but not yet in Web 3, do it. You will feel the difference and never look back. You are going down the rabbit hole, just like the rest of us. We live in extraordinary times, and we do welcome you to join us and Near in creating the open web. I'd like to say thanks to the Near Foundation, the Near organization, and everybody who we've been engaged with over the past 1.5 years take Move to where it is today. And also, thank you for staying with me for these past 10 minutes of your life. Finally, I want to give a big shout out to the best indie music label in the universe, Crunchy Frog, for helping with the sound quality, which ironically was another recording, right? But that's a story to be told in person. Life is colorful. Rune, October 2021, prepared for the very first NearCon. Thank you.